OSHA 30 Construction. Final exam. Question and answer. Question. Electrical equipment noted in an EGC must be visually inspected for damage or defects. A. Quarterly. B. Monthly. C. Weekly. D. Before each day's use. Answer. D. Before each day's use. Question. Topics in an employer's training program must include which of the following? A. To energize electric equipment before inspecting or repairing. B. Use cords, cables, and electric tools that are in good repair. C. Lockout, takeout recognition and procedures. D. Use appropriate protective equipment. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. For a lockout, takeout to be effective, all energy sources must be isolated in the off position, zero energy must be verified, and each worker must apply an individual lock to the locking device. The key for each person's lock is kept with A. The person's supervisor. B. The person's foreman. C. The person's safety representative. D. The person applying a lock. E. Any of the above. Answer. D. The person applying a lock. Question. Electrical cords that have been modified. A. Are preferred once they have been spliced by a qualified electrician. B. Must be yellow in color at used on a construction. C. Increase the risk of coming in contacting electrical current. D. None of the above. Answer. C. Increase the risk of coming in contacting electrical current. Question. A flexible extension cord may be damaged by A. Door or window edges. B. Staples and fasteners. C. Abrasion from adjacent materials. D. Simply by aging. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. Fuses and circuit breakers are intended primarily for their A. Protection of conductors and equipment. B. Prevention of electrocution. C. Protection of the public. D. None of the above. Answer. A. Protection of conductors and equipment. Question. Electrical PPE with the following defects must not be used. A. Holes, tears, punctures or cuts. B. Texture changes, for example, swelling, softening, hardening, sticky, or inelastic. C. Contains an embedded foreign object. D. Damage to insulating properties. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. Topics in an employer's training program must include which of the following? A. To energize electric equipment before inspecting or repairing. B. Use cords, cables, and electric tools that are in good repair. C. Lockout, takeout recognition and procedures. D. Use appropriate protective equipment. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. The OSHA construction standard requires flexible cords to be rated for A. Extreme conditions. B. Chemical exposure. C. Extra gauge. D. Hard or extra hard usage. E. All the above. Answer. D. Hard or extra hard usage. Question. New and improved tools and technologies exist that help prevent inadvertent shock and electrocution hazards with underground energized utilities, including A. Non-conductive tools. B. Non-conductive backhoe buckets. C. Ground-penetrating radar. D. Underground 3D imaging. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. Which of the following is true regarding electrical pull boxes, junction boxes, and fittings? All must be provided with covers approved for their intended use. B. All metal covers must be grounded. C. All plastic covers must be white. D. All the above. E. Both A and B above. Answer. E. Both A and B above. Question. Which of the following is an electrical hazard? A. Combining a portable GFCI with an extension cord. B. From attaching an ungrounded, two-pronged adapter to a three-pronged, grounded, cord or tool. C. Using an extension cord that is too big. O. D. Using a cord or tool with worn insulation or exposed wires. E. Both B and D. Answer. E. Both B and D. Question. A construction activity that is at risk for contact with underground energized electrical systems is A. Excavation activities. B. Earth drillers. C. Jackhammering. D. Fence installation. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. What does GFCI stand for? A. Good for circuit installations. B. Ground fuse circuitry impulse. C. Ground fault circuit interrupter. D. None of the above. Answer. C. Ground fault circuit interrupter. Question. The A in BSAFE stands for arc flash, which A. is a sudden release of electrical energy. B. Can reach temperatures of 35,000 degrees Fahrenheit. C. Gives off thermal radiation and bright, intense light. D. Can produce pressure waves by rapidly heating air, causing a blast. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. If a person is experiencing electrical shock. A. Do not touch the person. B. Try to safely turn off the source of electricity. C. Using a non-conductive material, try to move the person away from the electrical source. D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. An employer's training program must include which of the following topics for working around electricity? A. De-energizing electric equipment before inspecting or repairing. B. Use of cords, cables, and electric tools. C. Lockout, takeout recognition and procedures. D. Use of appropriate protective equipment. E. All the above. Answer. E. All the above. Question. How often must electrical equipment not dead in an egg cup must be visually inspected for damage or defects? A. Quarterly. B. Monthly. C. Weekly. D. Before each day's use. Answer. D. Before each day's use. Question. Any overhead power line should be considered energized unless the entity owning or operating the electrical utility supplying the line certifies that it is A. Not energized. B. Visibly grounded. C. Tested for zero energy. D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. What type of ladder is best to use when working around an electrical system? A. A ladder made of conductive materials. B. A ladder made of non-conductive materials. C. Any ladder, just be careful not to get shocked. D. No ladder, use a metal scaffold instead. Answer. B. A ladder made of non-conductive materials. C. Question. Only may work on electric circuit parts or equipment that has not been de-energized. A. Competent persons. B. Safety-trained supervisors. C. Qualified persons. D. Electricians. Answer. C. Qualified persons. Question. A properly installed and properly used standard GFCI receptacle can prevent A. Electrocution. B. Electrical shock. C. Circuit overload. D. Both A and B. E. None of the above. Answer. D. Both A and B. Question. Maintaining a safe distance from overhead power lines and utilizing effective lockout, takeout procedures to de-energize equipment are effective methods for protecting yourself from electrocution. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question. Electrical burns can be caused by A. Arc flash, B. Thermal contact, C. Electrical shock, D. All the above. Answer. D. All the above. Question. When working around electricity, which class of helmets is designed to reduce the danger of contact with conductors at higher voltage levels? A. Class C, electrical helmets, B. Orange helmets, C. Blue helmets, when used with a nylon liner, D. Both A and C. Answer. A. Class C, electrical helmets. Question. When the injury is created more as a result of crushing between objects, the event should be recorded as A. Caught, B. Draft, C. Struck, D. Rolling. Answer. A. Caught. Question. Employers must ensure exposed moving parts of power tools, such as belts, gears, shafts, and pulleys. A. Have signs, B. Are guarded, C. Are lubricated, D. Working. Answer. B. Are guarded.